In the sun-scorched plains of Rajasthan, where the earth shimmers beneath a relentless sky, nestled among the rugged folds of the Aravalli Hills, lie the haunting ruins of Bhangarh, a place where history and myth intertwine. By day, tourists wander its silent palaces and temples, marveling at the remnants of a lost kingdom, their footsteps echoing through empty courtyards and sunlit corridors. But as dusk falls, a heavy stillness settles, and the laughter of visitors is replaced by an eerie quiet that seems to seep from the very stones. At the entrance, a sign from the Archaeological Survey of India warns, "No entry after sunset, no exceptions." The warning is clear, but the reason is shrouded in mystery. This is not just about safety. Locals whisper of a darkness that claims Bhangarh at night, a presence that cannot be explained by logic or science. They speak of sorrow in the air, a weight that presses down as the sun disappears and the wind carries secrets through the grass. Of spirits trapped within the crumbling walls, their stories lost to time, but their presence felt by all who dare to linger. Bhangarh is infamous as one of India's most haunted places, its legend rooted in a curse that destroyed an entire kingdom overnight, leaving only ruins and unanswered questions. Stories abound of ghostly figures, chilling cries, and strange shadows that move when no one is there to cast them. And visitors who returned forever changed, or not at all, their experiences whispered about in nearby villages. Here, history and the supernatural are inseparable, each shadow hiding a tale of tragedy, each stone echoing with the past. The ruins stand as a monument to a curse, their silence more terrifying than any scream, a silence that speaks of loss and longing. In Bhangarh, the past is not dead. It waits for nightfall, lurking in the darkness, ready to reveal its secrets to those who dare to listen. And as darkness descends, the fort's true story begins, one written in shadows, silence, and the chilling embrace of the unknown. Bhangarh's tragedy began with Princess Ratnavati, famed not only for her extraordinary beauty, but also for her sharp intellect and wisdom, which set her apart from all others in the land. Adored by her people and sought after by princes from distant kingdoms, she was the brightest hope of Bhangarh, a symbol of grace and promise for her realm. Yet Ratnavati found joy in the simple pleasures of life, often mingling with her subjects in the bustling marketplace, where laughter and stories filled the air. Her presence brought joy to all who saw her laughter echoing through the fort's grand halls and lighting up even the darkest corners of the palace. But in the shadows, an obsessive gaze followed her, one not of admiration, but of dark intent, fueled by jealousy and a dangerous longing. During a visit to the market, as she searched for a special perfume said to bring good fortune, she was blissfully unaware of the danger lurking nearby, hidden among the crowds and colors. A man watched her every move, his heart twisted by envy and desire, his intentions growing darker with each passing day. This was no ordinary suitor, but a man whose obsession would soon cast a shadow over the entire kingdom, dooming them all to a tragic fate. The seeds of Bhangarh's downfall were sown that day, hidden beneath the vibrant life and joyful celebrations of the kingdom, unnoticed by all. The princess's fate and that of her people was about to change forever as destiny prepared to unfold its most tragic chapter. The stage was set for a confrontation that would echo through the ages, leaving behind a legend shrouded in mystery and sorrow. The man in the shadows was Singhya, a feared tantric and master of dark magic. Living on the outskirts, he was shunned by most, his reputation steeped in sinister rituals. Singhya's obsession with Ratnavati grew into a dangerous fixation. Knowing he could never win her love, he turned to black magic, determined to possess her at any cost. He devised a plan to enchant a bottle of perfume with a love spell, hoping to enslave her will. Watching her at the market, he waited for the perfect moment to act. His heart pounded with anticipation and malice, convinced that his dark arts would succeed. The fate of Bhangarh now hung on the actions of a man consumed by forbidden desire. As he prepared his treacherous act, the kingdom's doom drew near. One act of obsession would unleash a curse that no one could escape. As Ratnavati's maid paid for the perfume, the bustling market seemed unaware of the dark fate about to unfold. In a moment of cunning, Singya stealthily swapped the bottle with his own, one laced with powerful enchantments and forbidden magic. He retreated into the shadows, convinced that his spell would bind the princess's heart and destiny to his own, no matter the cost. But Ratnavati, wise beyond her years, noticed the subtle switch and felt a chill of danger in the air. Trusting her instincts, she hurled the mysterious bottle onto a nearby boulder, shattering it before its magic could touch her. The magic, meant for her, seeped into the stone, unleashing a strange, otherworldly energy that crackled and pulsed through the rocks. Suddenly, the boulder trembled violently, then began to roll down the hill, straight towards Singya's secret hiding place. Realizing his doom was upon him, Singya used his final breath to utter a terrible curse upon Bhangarh. All within these walls would perish, and none would ever be reborn, their souls forever trapped in sorrow. The curse was cast, echoing through the land with the tantric's dying words, carried by the wind across the ancient stones. In that fateful moment, the destiny of Bhangarh was sealed forever. The kingdom's joy turned instantly to dread, its once bright future reduced to ashes and silence. A single act of defiance had unleashed a darkness that would never lift, casting a shadow over generations to come. The curse would soon claim everything, every stone, every memory, every hope. And so, the legend of Bhangarh's doom was born, whispered through the ages as a warning to all. Singya's curse swept through Bhangarh like a plague. The skies darkened, and an unnatural wind howled through the streets. Soon after, a rival kingdom attacked, and Bhangarh's defenses crumbled as if fate itself had turned against them. The battle was swift and merciless. The royal family and every inhabitant were slaughtered. Palaces burned, markets fell to ruin, and temples were desecrated. The city of 10,000 was silenced in a single day. The curse had been fulfilled. Bhangarh was annihilated, its people erased from history. In the aftermath, the ruins stood empty, nature reclaiming what was left. But the spirits of the dead, bound by the curse, could not move on. Their souls were trapped, condemned to wander the desolate fort for eternity. Bhangarh became a prison for the lost, a place of endless sorrow. The curse had turned a thriving kingdom into a haunted wasteland. The sorrow of Bhangarh lingers in its stones, a grief that refuses to fade. Visitors report a heavy sadness, as if the ruins themselves mourn their tragic past. Many believe the spirits of Ratnavati and her people still roam the deserted city. In the old marketplace, some hear ghostly chatter and distant music, echoes of a life long gone. Shadowy figures are glimpsed near the palace, and the sound of anklets and weeping haunts the night. Paranormal investigators have recorded strange noises, cries, whispers, even screams after dusk. The Dancers' Hall is especially eerie, with reports of phantom music and invisible footsteps. The feeling of being watched is overwhelming, as if the past is still alive. In Bhangarh, the line between memory and haunting is razor thin. The spirit's eternal dance continues, forever bound to the place of their undoing. Bhangarh's haunted reputation is so strong that even the government has taken notice. The Archaeological Survey of India's sign forbidding entry after sunset is unique among historical sites. Officially, the ban is for safety, wild animals and darkness, but locals insist it's the spirits that pose the real danger. Tales abound of those who ignored the warning, vanishing or returning in a state of shock. The sign itself has become a symbol, lending official weight to the legends. It draws curious tourists and ghost hunters, even as it warns them away. The fear is real, whether the ghosts are or not. In Bhangarh, the government's caution amplifies the mystery, blurring the line between myth and reality. The fort's darkness is not just folklore, it's officially acknowledged. Here, the veil between worlds feels perilously thin. Even in the age of technology, Bhangarh's legend endures, fueled by chilling modern encounters. Tourists report cameras failing, batteries draining, and phones losing signal as soon as they enter. Paranormal investigators capture ghostly voices, whispers, cries, even ancient dialects on their recorders. Many feel unseen hands touch or push them, leaving even skeptics shaken. One group, hurrying to leave at sunset, felt a cold slap on the neck. No one was there. A photographer saw a shadowy figure in a palace window through his camera, but not with his eyes. The image later showed nothing, deepening the mystery. Such encounters blur the line between imagination and reality. Each story adds to Bhangarh's haunted reputation, keeping the legend alive. The fort's secrets remain just out of reach, glimpsed only in fleeting moments. In Bhangarh, the past refuses to stay buried. Bhangarh Fort is a place where history, legend, and fear collide. The story of Princess Ratnavati and the Tantric's curse is a timeless warning about desire and destruction. The government's warning and countless eerie experiences keep the legend alive. Whether the hauntings are real or imagined, the fort's atmosphere is undeniable. Bhangarh challenges visitors to confront the unknown, to question what they believe. Can tragedy stain a place forever? Can souls be trapped by a curse? As darkness falls and the ruins grow silent, one question remains. Would you dare to stay after sunset? Or would you heed the warnings, leaving the secrets of Bhangarh to the shadows and the spirits who call it home?